Okay, welcome everybody. We're excited to have you here to the team meeting. We are going to go ahead and get started. I guess we are going to start with our director share. And that this week is our famous Betty Wheeler. One of our new Superstar directors, well, she's not a new Superstar director, but to our team meeting group. So we're excited to have her.
This is my second week, or
meeting.
second month meeting.
So she's going to tell us what her story is and share with us, and then we'll get going to the meeting.
Thank you.
Well, hi everybody. How's everybody today? What did you guys think about the weather? Wasn't it amazing finally?
Woohoo!
It actually felt like spring, kinda. Well, my name is Betty Wheeler, just like Becky has stated, and I'm gonna sit down, so it's gonna be a little bit, it's gonna be noisy. Dang, where's the wood again? Paper.
You might get your
There goes the doctor
removed
now.
or
No longer
sanitary.
Nurse. Okay, so I joined in October of 2006. Sugar cookie is actually what led me to this amazing booth, and it was Scentsy. It was just then, just since then. I went there with a plan to hand out some other companies' samples that were in my pocket, shoved really deep. And I was wearing some really tight pants because I really didn't want to get them out. And I just was driven to have my own business. I've been in all these businesses that I'm going to state, I'm not saying that they don't work. They do. They just weren't for me. I was in Niken, Cookie Lee, ACN. Do anybody know any of these that I'm talking about?
What was the first one?
Niken. It's magnets. I was in Mary Kay, and those were the samples that I had. I used Mary Kay, and I used a lot of those other products, but there was something about Scentsy that got me. And so there I was with my samples, and I smelled sugar cookie, and I was just there. And I'm so glad you made some today, Angelique. Thank you so much. I met Deanie Morehouse. Everybody knows Deanie, I hope. And I ended up having a party, and it was very successful. I decided to join when my husband and I were coming home from visiting some in-laws, and he was holding two of the kids that we have, and it was right in October, and the ambience of that warmer lighting our walls and just the welcoming smell. When he opened that door, he just stopped in his tracks, and he looked at me and he said, "Babe, thank you so much for buying that." Well, okay, there's the light bulb, right? I was never thanked for the magnets. I was never thanked for my skincare. I was never thanked for those other things. But he really loved that, and that's when I realized it was for everybody. And back then, it was just warmers and car scents and stuff like that. Now we have the Scentsibuddies and the skincare and well, you know, for everything that we have, it's for everybody now. I went to my first convention. So here's my little treasure box. Sorry, mine isn't as big as most people's, and this was my first convention, and I was a lead. Wasn't it in August, Becky?
It might have been.
Yeah, first it was in August.
Where was it?
It was here. It was here. In 2007. In 2007, in August, I went to the convention, and I couldn't afford it. I really couldn't. We were just barely making ends meet, if you could even say that. But I felt like I could not afford it. I could not afford to not go as well. I went in August, and in October became director because I got to see the potential. So if you've never been to a convention, go. Go to a convention. I'm telling you. You think Spring Sprint is amazing? You need to go to convention. So I became a director and fell in love even more with everything because I actually did what I set out to do. Because in all those other ones, I was like, I'm going to do it. And I did. I started climbing, but I was just, I don't know how to say it. I was imprinted in doing it with Scentsy. Here's a sticky cinnamon bun. Of course, it's not the original one I was warming that night, but this is a scent. And by the way, it's never left the catalog. I hope I don't jinx myself. But Sticky Cinnamon Bun was the one that he thanked me for. So that's kind of special to me. One of my friends bought me this to one of our conventions, and my team's name is the Rock Stars. And so these little things just they tickle me, you know, because it's like, yeah, that's us. When I became a star director, my family bought me a trophy, the Rock Star. And so that, I mean, I have that and I just love it because I just want to okay, I'm just going to do it. I'd like to thank all the consultants that made this possible. Thank you.
You gotta care about your dress now.
Yeah, my stilettos. This is my main reason. This is my absolute why I do whatever I do. I wanted to stay home with them. For me, it was, I'm gonna get all, okay. For me, it was raising them. That's what I wanted to do. That was just my goal. And I even still had to raise them. So it all worked out. And I look at this a lot. I ponder a lot on my family. And the times that I don't feel like doing it, I don't want to get that no, I think me not getting that answer is telling them no. You understand? Sometimes you need to be relieved that you got that no. Pat yourself on the back, say, yeah, I got that no. Because you know what? You went and found it. What else do I have in here? I didn't put all my terms on here because honestly, I'm not organized. I'm more of a people person and I'm okay with that. But DSA came. What year was that? Does anybody remember when the DSA came to visit us?
It was like, oh,
9?
so I was there.
Yeah, and so we got this.
It was when? 09?
09 or 10 maybe? Or 10?
I really can't remember, but they came and we got to introduce them to, do you guys remember the warmer that you got to personalize with the little vinyls? Yeah, so that was special to me. Just the opportunities that we have. I mean, how lucky are we to be able to be heard by the CEOs of Scentsy. You know, it doesn't matter how big it gets. They will always lend an ear. They will always be there for us. They will listen to us. They come to us a lot, don't they? Mm-hmm. That it's because you guys speak to us and we speak to them. And soon you'll be, you know, in that same circle. Just don't stop. Every day do something for your business. If it's going out with your family, wear it and don't have your hair hiding it like I did. But wear it, because there's a lot of people that are still looking for consultants that have had them and then somehow lost them along the way. When people make that investment on that warmer, they made an investment for everybody around them, for their guests, for their family, for themselves. Scent it's a pleasure, and we need to embrace that. And that's it. And thank you for the husbands that are here. I think it's wonderful because we need that. We do. And if we don't have that, then strive on even harder, because you got to do it for you. And if you can't do it for you, then you do it for the people you love, because you're setting that for them. If you can do it, they know they can do it. By the way, this is my daughter, Jasmine Wheeler.
Hi, Jasmine!
She's my first miracle and one of my first wives. So I just wanted to introduce her because she wanted to come today. She didn't have cheerleading practice. I thought that was neat. And don't worry, they're not going to give you any shots tonight. I made sure.
Okay, welcome all. You're so lucky to be here tonight. We are the Treasure Valley Scentsy Family Medical Clinic. And as of 2014 January, this clinic is free. So if we can't fix your problems tonight, you can come back and we'd be more than happy to help you again. We have 2 doctors on call tonight. And we have Dr. Christie Griep, who will help.
We'll figure it out.
A lot of them. And if she can't figure it out, we have Lisa, Dr. Pattan, and she'll fix your other problems. So I will pass the time. My name is Nurse Mimi, and if you have your medical forms that are completed, if you would raise your hand, and we'll stick that in the approximate time lot. I see papers. Thank you for raising your hand.
Thank you. For your should make it into a paper outline and just throw it.
Okay, it's like perfect. Any more? If I see like just papers, if you tuck them under your butt, I will come get them still. So
With the rubber glove?
I'm nurse qualified. Thank you, Mimi.
Thank you, Nurse Mimi. Woo! Okay, let's talk recruiting journal. Who knows what this is about? Who doesn't know what this is about? Awesome. Okay, so, I can't contaminate the area. We are a medical clinic. This has been passed around by fellow team members coming to the meetings, and what we're doing is you have to raise your hand that you're interested. It's a recruiting journal. You will have it until the next meeting, you bring it, and when you're successful, you bring your new recruit, or you just bring it back. It's okay, I brought mine back with no recruit. It happens, right? But you journal what you did, what your thoughts were, is anything working? If you show up with 5 recruits, this journal will be hot, won't it, right? So, who would like to have the journal next? Anybody? Raise your hands.
If you take it and you don't get a recruit, you
don't
still get a
need
little
it. Yeah, you still get a
packet
prize.
But if you do bring a recruit with you, there's a big grand prize, which I don't have one out here.
back here.
Anyways, it's a plug-in warmer stand. And if you bring your recruit with you, you get one of those. And they're cool for like displays at parties or whatnot. But anyway, so if you're interested, raise your hand. We're going to do a drawing for it, so we never know. And it's okay if you don't get a recruit. The whole idea
Is to share your journey.
is to share your journey. And any
You can read
objections.
the other journeys.
Well, and directors can do this too.
Yeah?
Beth, I'll do it. Oh, sorry, big head. Anybody else? Big head.
And the winner is
441335.
And we will have a sign up to check out.
Yep, there's a checkout
Have it
sheet.
in your arm.
I do not have a shirt. Yeah, we have it.
Oh, it's right there. It's right there. The pink, the,
Nope.
just kidding. It was right there.
We don't know where anything is.
It must be on the top. Nurse Griep had it, or Dr. Griep.
Dr. Griep. Working on it. Okay, so now that we've got that addressed, we would like to take a quick second in our medical evaluation to do the most important thing called recognition.
All right. I like to, I know, sorry. It's okay. We can get a new plastic sheet. Or paper.
We reuse and recycle.
Christie, we're free. So the first award that I'm going to do tonight is for anyone. This is A&W Recruiter. It says you're awesome. It's going to be a great month. If you have any sales this month, I want you to stand up. Okay. Oh yeah. So you have sales. Yeah. If I run out before, then I'll take yours back. Any sales? Any sales this month? There you go.
Great.
There you go. Have another one over there.
Here we go.
So awesome job.
Did everybody get one?
And it's going to be an awesome month, right? You're starting out right off and got some sales already. The next one that I have to give is for anyone that has done something to improve their business. So something that you've done extra. I kind of don't think that training's important, but I consider it as an extra thing that helps you in your business. So if you've done any training, then you can stand up because you're going to get this. This is the difference between ordinary and extraordinary is the little extra. So if you've listened to training online or you come to the meeting tonight, this is extra, so you will get a little gift tonight. Actually, no, we'll just pass them around. How's that?
Take one, pass it around.
Yeah, if you're a consultant, just take one, okay. And the last one, I'm crossing my fingers for this one, because I know that it's been kind of tough. But, because I haven't seen it in my team a whole lot, but I'm looking for anybody that advanced ranks last month to this month. Anyone? Anyone?
Who's gonna do it next month?
I'm gonna do my best.
So you'll get something
Okay.
next month. Be here.
Yeah, the bomb, you're the bomb.
I did it the month before.
Okay, I'm looking for this one that just this month.
April,
So
right?
from
Not May, April.
So from
We're not in
April.
Wait,
Yeah, advanced.
count with my name?
So April. So you did not, it was March, okay, I'm looking for April. Okay,
Listen to
you guys next month. Who knows what I'm gonna be given,
That's right.
rewards for, so keep working hard. Thank you for coming and enjoy the rest of the night.
Okay. Welcome to our clinic. We have a lot to talk about tonight. A lot of conditions.
A lot of issues.
A lot of issues.
A lot of issues in this room.
So do we want to just call them up?
Yeah, we're gonna call them up.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna start with Diane Miller.
Come on.
Okay, please take a seat. You're here for the urine sample, right? No, that was the wrong component.
Yeah, that's the wrong one.
Let me see. Okay, so she has no umph in her business. Little
Nope,
lab.
nope. That's this one.
Oh, see, you know, we don't really know what's coming in or going out in this office.
But I'll mark her so we know who she is.
Yeah. Okay, so she kind of suffers from everything.
Oh.
Sales, promotions, enthusiasm. And she's had it for about 3 or 4 months.
Oh my goodness.
So,
Let's see. How about opportunity?
yes,
Love
she
it.
needs opportunity.
We feel that perhaps, I gotta sit down, I'm an old doctor. You could be suffering from scatomophobia. It's not contagious. It is a little viral. Fear of not seeing opportunities. We have things that we can do to help. What causes it? Lack of confidence, busyness. We're too focused on everything and not focused on one thing, right? Talk. And I'm sorry, what did you say? I just missed my opportunity. Someone says they wish they could make a little more money a month. Or you say, I hear ya, and walk off. What did you just do? Is it good? Okay, good.
Oh, that's for the tongue.
Oh, that's okay, we'll get a tongue.
All right, we'll use
Don't worry.
that for something else. Okay.
So, you always have to be ready in your conversations with whoever, because you never know when that little opportunity is going to open a door that you could say, oh, you heard about Scentsy. Or they say, you look great. I say, oh, thanks, it's because I'm working for myself, right? They're going, what are you doing? Well, let me tell you, okay? You leave a party and realize in the car that you totally forgot in the presentation about joining your team. It has happened to me. I swear, I did a Velada party. You know, I'm a new Velada consultant. And I stressed over this for a month, and finally someone says, you're brand new to Velada. I said, no, but I'm not new to the party thing. I got to a party, and she's a friend of mine, but none of the people at the table I knew. 9 people. I'm like, wow, this is great. So I'm trying to remember every little thing about Velada. I get in the car, I'm driving home, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I just had a brain fart. I did not talk recruiting. I did not share the opportunity to join my team and to involve themselves with me. So, the fear of not seeing opportunities is very strong. It happens. So, always keep your mind clear. We have a special prescription for you.
We have an on-site pharmacy here.
We do.
We do. And,
Get out of the way.
yeah, she's gonna go ahead and take care of that. If you would just take that to the pharmacy, and I'll get you fixed up. That's over there. She's in a white coat, very official. It'll be frosted by recycled.
Here, let's swab it with alcohol.
Great. Great. All right, next patient.
Next patient, you have them.
Jennifer Rasmussen.
Jennifer, come on up.
Yes.
Love it.
Welcome
Don't
to
worry,
our
we don't
office.
bite.
Don't be afraid. Okay, so Jennifer suffers from no a lack of education, perhaps. Education of all products and where to get new clients. She's had this problem for 24 months.
Oh, we better give her the whole thing.
Oh, 2 months? Oh, 2 months. Oh,
Short-term problem.
That's because she's a new member to my team.
oh, excellent.
Yeah. Which tool do you want?
Let's see. You probably should have some water in this. Or please swim it.
Maybe we should take this.
This is good.
Okay. Okay. So, is fear of not being told. No. Oh, this could be it. I believe you have glossophobia. Glossophobia is the fear of speaking in public. We have a special prescription for this too. What do we need? Oh, a tongue depressor. Clear her tongue. What if I mess up a presentation? Let us ask you, do you laugh when others are a goof? Are you laughing tonight? Do you know that we've probably messed up 15 times already and it's just getting started? I bet if you think about it, you don't notice that they mess up as much as you notice that you're waiting for them to get to the point, whatever it was, right? You're listening to somebody speak and they stutter, and you know that fear, that, oh my God, I made a mistake. But all they're looking at is, what did you mean to say? So, move on. We're likely to laugh when they laugh. So I always laugh first, because then you're laughing with me and not at me, right? My personal cure for this is a power pose.
Boom. Bam.
Because you know what? I am pretty powerful. I am going to rock this training. You all are going to leave educated, inspired,
And medicated.
and my job here will be done. So, my goal is always to make others laugh often, because laughter brings you happiness, and isn't that what we're all about, is sharing that happiness?
My specialty is actually funny things. And when I went to medical school, I decided that the funniest part of our body is the funny bone. I mean, who knows of a funnier part of your body, right? Did you know the skin on your elbow is called a weenus?
Yes.
We're going to be doing some inspections today, so I hope they're in good condition.
Yeah, because you moved your weenuses, Take care of that. You want them in good shape. So what about lack of education, meaning your mind goes blank when you have to talk about your product, right? So the tool for that is just to grab your catalog and just start reading and looking, and then have family members ask you questions. That doesn't hurt. It's them. You're the boss. Okay? That'll be another good thing. And then we always have to imagine our audience in their underwear, so we're a little less nervous. Or how about you're all babies? These cute little babies. I like it. Most of the time, babies aren't scary. There are a few times when, we've been a little worried. So your prescription is, go ahead.
Well, I think that
Let's call this one.
Yeah, tic-tac-talk. This will help you talk. You can take, the pharmacy will hook you up. This is just a sample. You really don't want this. No. She's got the good stuff.
Higher quality over here.
Okay, good. Sandy Holbrook. Next patient.
Sandy,
Sandy.
I don't even have to give you a prescription. I can just talk to you.
Well, she is sleep deprived.
I know.
And this is a big problem. Energy. She's really lacking in energy. And we definitely have a cure for
I
that.
feel ya.
Yeah.
My gosh, today was tough.
Yes.
I fell asleep in the dentist chair.
Yes. Not the doctor's chair?
No, the dentist
You
chair.
traitor.
I know. I had to get my choppers clean. Gotta have a clean grill.
Let's go.
Okay, examiner. Is she suffering from any
You've been thinking a lot.
narcolepsy?
I think it is. Good.
What about sleep apnea? I have it too.
Anything? No, I don't really, but.
I am Darth Vader at night. It happens. So what do? Do you care for yourself? Do you go to bed early? What about when you run down? What do?
Just keep going.
Suffer, don't you? Are you taking vitamins?
Yes.
Are you meditating?
No.
Are you taking any time for yourself?
This is a problem.
What is that? I know,
What is
right?
that?
It's something I heard about, in doctor school, and I'm just trying to figure it out. I was hoping you knew what it was.
I think we have something for you.
Do we? Oh, no, I dropped all my papers. I'm not going to go that far.
We save that for the patient. Okay, so the pharmacist will take care of your sleep. We have this great vitamin that we can prescribe you that you can take once a day. It will help you think about yourself when you take it.
It's the
Right?
one for paralipophobia.
Yes. That's what it is.
Do you know what it is?
No.
It's the fear of neglecting responsibilities. And what is the key responsibility in this situation? Her, isn't it? Take care of yourself. I highly recommend a nap a day.
Don't think so much.
love to do that.
Don't think so much.
I could
Rest.
probably try that.
Yeah.
Okay, you can just take that to the pharmacy. It's
you,
free
doctors.
today.
Medication's free today. Oh, didn't I do that?
I'm just the PA.
This is Mr.
I aspire to be a doctor. Alice!
Who's next?
Alice! Oh, boy.
Alice.
We have
I love your jacket. So pretty.
a lack of direction. I mean, I don't know if it's left or right or north or south. I don't know.
Right.
And there's not enough time in the day.
Well, we better get her blood pressure.
Oh. She's had this problem for almost 3 years.
3 years?
It's a long-term problem.
It's been going on.
And her symptoms are a sore throat, bad breath, athlete's foot. She's not taking any medication, but I think we are going to change that today.
Right, we are.
Okay, Dr.
I really know how to do this. Isn't that scary?
Why don't you write this down?
You might.
Wait, you'll remember it,
what'd you
right?
say?
Yeah. We're free.
Oh, wait a minute. I gotta spin the little dial. Oh, there we go. Oh, you can feel it now, can't you? Wait, I better turn that so I can see it. Oh, I'll stop. Release.
You know where it is?
I didn't really take it. Your face was getting weird.
My face is weird.
What have? Do I know what you have? What does she have? Give me some.
All right, she needs to have a Smartie and she needs to book a party.
Oh, yeah. You're
Right?
suffering from anthropophobia.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yep. That was all I was
There are so many people, I will forget what to say at my party. 3x5 cards, cheat sheets, all good tools. Whatever helps. I break out in a sweat. I need to put on more deodorant and layers. Germs, layers, hand soap, enough said. I am too fat, too tall, too short. Who cares? And if any of you bring up my Facebook post lately, you are out this door. Do you truly, I didn't run on myself. Do you truly look at a presenter and pick them apart? Or do you perhaps watch them speak, enjoy their presentation, and maybe even want to be like them? A little bit, huh? So truthfully, we're up here with all this baggage, and you guys don't even know what to even think of it. You don't have it in your head. You're looking at us. You're having fun. You're wanting to know what we're going to tell you, not what we're thinking. You know, gosh, is my belly hanging out? Oh, I'm so short. I wish I was taller.
Yeah, me
Right?
too.
Oh, whatever. You need to go get your prescription, ma'am.
Okay.
You're going to get some
The
Smarties.
Smarties.
Yep.
Good. Thank you
Book
so
a
much.
party.
Smartie, book a party.
Smartie book party. Okay, thank you so much.
How do you pronounce that disease again?
That disease is called anthropophobia.
Phobia? I'm a great person.
Okay, April.
I walked around the office all day saying these things.
April? Just April. It's like just
Certified
May.
April.
Just me.
Okay. Welcome, April, to the office.
Thank you.
We understand it's free, so you know. Okay. The illness that she suffers from is comfort zone-ish. She's lacking courage, and she's been suffering it 30 years.
Oh my goodness.
And
You've
her
come to the right
symptoms, she stays in her comfort zone. Well, that's not tonight. No, you're out. Okay, and the medicine she's taking is lots, but of course she needs lots more.
Oh, of course.
Dr. Pattan,
Of course.
this is
Comfort zones, huh? You like your little box, you're all comfortable, you don't want to go anywhere? Is there a lot of money in the box? Is there a lot of growth in the box? Is there any reward in this box?
It feels nice and comfy.
Oh, okay. Is your bed comfy?
Yes.
Okay. Is your bed in the box?
It's my room a box.
I don't know, is it? Your house could be your box, right? I don't really want to go have a party, so I'm just not going to work on booking any. It's easy, right? Right. How are you going to make money? How are you going to grow? What's your why? What's your passion? And where do you want to take it? That's all we got to say about that. So grow outside your box, toe at a time, it's fine. Just this was it. Yeah, it's pretty fancy.
Oh, sounds like a vitamin of the gummy. Sounds like a
Paralipophobia.
That's it.
I don't know, I was thinking more of the phrygophobia.
She's the
Phrygophobia?
expert.
The fear of cold calling.
Okay, we could do that too.
That would take her way out of her
So,
comfort zone.
let's talk about that. Are you afraid of being rejected if you get out of your box?
Yeah.
Why? No. Did that hurt?
Yes.
Did it really hurt? God, I'm good. Look how powerful I am. Get up and do this. Come on.
Power pose.
Power pose.
Power pose.
You gotta do it. You gotta feel it. Breathe in. I don't feel it. You're not wearing the one over with Suze.
She needs to do
You're not wearing it.
Superstar.
That scares me. Breathe in, breathe out. It just feels good to stand like this. Do you ever do that when your boss is around? You're like,
I am my own boss. Yes, I do it all the time.
Nice. Nice. Okay. Did you get tongue-tied? I love it. See, you are ready to get out of your box.
Thank you.
You may go get your.
Okay.
You're halfway there. She's leaving the clinic without the proper authority.
All right, Casey Stevenson.
Casey, come on up.
Well, this is serious. This is serious. She's lacking in exercise, sleep, motivation.
Don't sleep with your arms crossed.
This is serious.
Give her a shot.
No, I have a bad ear cleaning problem, actually.
She might be not hearing the opportunity.
She might not be hearing
Not
the
about the
opportunity. What was her other symptoms?
Well, loss of memory, loss of energy, moody.
Oh, yeah.
So moody.
That comes from being a woman. We may have already been to the gynecologist this year, but, you know, whatever, we'll have this talk. Age, hormones, it's all the same. We suffer terribly. I just turned 50. It was horrible. It was a horrible thing. Yes, moods. Do you feel like, I just don't want to go do that party? But you gotta, huh? That's where you're making your money. So what do? I take it off at home. I put it on.
Put it back on. Put it back on.
Absolutely. Because you guys don't really care for this, Lisa, do you? You want this, Lisa. All right. So that's part of that. What else was on there? I'm sorry, I'm not seeing
I
it.
think that
We covered it?
Smarties.
Smarties for the book and the
I
party?
think so.
Yeah. There's nothing like a good training or a good party to really get you motivated.
Here, let me turn my ear out, and can you tell me that one more time?
Have you heard of Zip Fizz? Zip Fizz is good for energy. I took one before the party, can you tell?
Yep, all right. Well, I guess you can find that prescription in
All
the
right.
pharmacy,
Thank you.
in-house pharmacy.
In-house pharmacy?
Okay, Amanda.
One a day, 30.
Amanda!
I don't know.
30 of those.
First one's free.
Spider rat.
Pass that one over. That's a tough word. I'm still in training.
Downline anemia. Oh, no, that's me.
Bad.
Lots of team members of
Oh,
mine
you
are
got the wrong
lacking.
patient. HIPAA, wrong patient, wrong patient,
Wrong
HIPAA.
patient. Oh, Amanda? It's 2. You're not a man.
This happens all the time at this office.
She's Manfield.
I
didn't see you
come up.
Have both of them go on.
Stand, Amanda, we'll have both of them.
Oh, there is two
Come
Amanda.
on, sit down, Amanda.
Love it.
You have downline anemia.
Recruititis.
Wow.
There you go.
The Amandas are contagious. Oh wait, we don't say that word in medical class.
No. Amanda fails to, she doesn't have contacts. Eyeballs.
Oh. Uh-huh.
See, this will help you.
Yeah, okay.
Her symptoms, dry eyes, her tears are gone.
Oh, no. You've cried them all out, have you?
Yes.
And why are you wasting them on that? There's a lot of other more things that you could be crying about, important things.
I have chocolate.
Chocolate, frozen yogurt, go Greek, it's healthy. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Okay, this Amanda needs lots of team members of her own. We all do. We need very many. We need so many that all of a sudden our phone weighs 200 pounds. But let's go to responsibilities. Because we are going to talk about recruiting. Do you follow through? Do you promise things and then not do them?
I have failed to do things.
I know, this is confessional. You don't have to say, forgive me, doctor, I have sinned. Have we all not sinned in this service? Yes, we have. Okay. Sponsoring another, offering training, support, the occasional how are you message. touching your downline, touching your team members in a nice way. Girls, please. You are a doctor, so
As long as you're wearing gloves, protection, we're all good.
protection is key. It's key.
In this office,
Yes.
I haven't used this with any other patients.
You want to create tools or systems to put in place that will help you with your follow-through, okay? Then as you're trying to grow your team, when you have conversations with someone in public and you collect their information, because that's always a good thing, isn't it, to do that? How many times have we forgotten? Well, I wish I would have remembered her name. I was at a show recently and I was talking to a lady and she said, how many recruits or how many consultants are in Alaska? I said, I'll find that out for you. And then I thought, oh my gosh, what was her name? What was her name? I looked through all of my little order forms and there was a note, because Lisa takes notes, that said she was asking about Alaska. So when I called her to tell her she won the Layers hand soap, I said, and by the way, do you know there's 478 consultants in Alaska? Give her the seed, let her grow, and go. So, any conversation you have, if you think, wow, that person would be a good recruit, even if it's not a Scentsy conversation, right? But somebody you meet, that's fun, that's fabulous, that's on the ball, that's getting it done. You think, boy, I'd love to have her on my team. Tell her. A great waitress, oh my gosh, isn't that fun? Leave a little car candle on the table with the tip and say, your service rocked, I'd love to have you on my team. Great tool. Even if they never call, you put the seed there, right? Didn't we learn last month, all the seeds don't always grow? Yeah, my garden's in trouble. By the way, just saying. So, you
Tic-tac-tock?
tic-tac-tock. This one was
Tic-tac-tock.
glasses.
Oh, she got the glasses.
She got the glasses to
She might
see
have
the opportunities. Do you have any questions for your doctors today? Why do I still feel like I have to look out of these? They don't have any lenses. And I still feel like I can't see out of them.
Okay.
There you go, dear.
That's an age problem, Lisa.
I know.
Okay, Betty Wheeler.
Betty!
Why do I feel like principal's office again?
Betty!
Oh, don't mind this. It's good. Okay. Betty, she ails, and her illness is unresponsive consultants. They're lacking in motivation. They've had this problem for about 6 months.
I'm lacking motivation because they're not responding.
Crash cart! Stop! Get the first aid kit! Oh my gosh, there's gotta be something in here.
There's gotta be something.
There's gotta be something.
Where's your mouth funnel?
That's for the next patient.
Let's see her paper.
There you go.
Oh man, when it's like given to two doctors who
Lacking
gets nervous, doesn't it?
motivation. What does motivate you?
Hearing good news from my consultants, which I do hear that. I do. It's just, you know, like when you send out a mass email, and who else can raise your hands that like you don't get the response that you thought you would?
Do they get the email? That's what I want to know.
Well, I just found out that they just started to get the email.
Well, no, I don't send it from that.
Oh,
No, I
no,
send
there was a problem that
Yeah,
they
but I
weren't
don't
getting
send
them
it
from the
through
workstation, but they are now. So respond, please.
Symptoms are getting up late.
Well, I forgot to write that, so.
And you're not in front of your workstation enough?
Well, I'm in front of the computer.
Oh, that's close. Are you making money doing that? Or are you spending it on Amazon?
Facebook.
Facebook. Time suck. Pinterest.
All
Now
of
that.
I will get on
Can we
that.
even classify Pinterest as a time suck? Because, oh my gosh. There are some great ideas.
No, don't knock Pinterest because
It's beautiful.
Angelique.
Yes.
Yes.
beautiful thing.
Those cookies you guys are gonna have tonight.
Set the timer. Set the timer.
Yeah.
Only allow yourself 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 5 minutes?
Every hour.
Whatever. Every hour.
Every 10 minutes, you get 5 minutes.
Every 10 minutes, you get 5 minutes on Pinterest. Time management. Motivation. Motivation is tough. Let's see what I can give you for motivation.
I'll take whatever has Skittles in it.
Skittles. M&M? No.
Chocolate.
Motivation.
We're free.
I know what you need. You need Smarties. Because booking parties, get your name out there. And you know what I recommend?
What?
Try to take a team member to one of your parties.
I have. I have. I will.
Does it help?
Yeah.
Does it inspire them? Does it motivate them? What? I just
I still love the Smarties.
You get the
All
Smarties.
right. All right, it is time
Oh.
for our gentleman.
Okay.
This is not just a female clinic.
Oh.
There are no stirrups.
Watch out for the rubber
I don't want you to panic. I've had prostate training.
We're here for a colonoscopy, right?
No.
Actually, this is for my car.
He's probably a car guy. He can probably tell you what's wrong with your car.
No, he totally is.
Oh, he is, isn't he? Boy, I can pick him.
He's like, drive.
I have a Chevy truck.
Chevy. Who's a Chevy person here? Who's a Ford person?
Oh, don't raise your hand.
Sharon.
Dodge.
Can we just go with working car?
What do you think, kind gentlemen, about your significant other's business?
I think it's awesome.
Yeah? Do you help her?
Yay.
Yeah, I help put signs out from when she wants to have an open house and things like that. And take care of the kids when she goes on all these Scentsy trips.
Superhero! You're gonna be able to do the pose and you get superhero status.
Do you want to talk to my husband?
Do you have words of wisdom for the men?
Yeah,
that might
I
get
think
to
it's good for it's good for her that she can do something without having to leave home, and she can still take care of the kids, be a stay-at-home mom, still make money, and give me something to look forward to, so I don't have to work the rest of my life so hard. So I'm kind of really hoping that it works out awesome. You know?
It will.
I don't want her to quit.
Right on.
All I don't want to do is quit.
No quit.
Having support is like the #1 thing that will push you in your business.
Yep.
So thank you so much for coming.
Yeah.
And what is his?
Well, let's see. Do we have a super supporting jockstrap? Be good.
I got out of a colonoscopy.
I got
call
the
that
thermophobia. Thermophobia.
Thermophobia.
Fear of not
Fear
being
of not
cool.
being cool.
Yeah.
But I don't think he has that fear, but this will keep it away.
That's right.
And it's mega size.
And it's mega sized.
You go to the pharmacy and she'll fill this out for you.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Lacey Rashford.
Lacey.
Love it. Okay, love this one. She suffers from
She even spells her name right.
lack of parties. She suffers from a lack of parties.
Oh.
She's lacking new customers. She's been suffering since February. She has no new people, no new orders.
Oh, yeah.
What is a doctor to do?
Don't scare her away.
I have to tell you.
Meeting.
It's her first team meeting. Welcome.
She's brand new
Welcome. We're not
consultant.
always. Well, yes,
No,
we are. Yeah, we are. Okay, so I'm afraid you're suffering from a fear of cold calling, perhaps? That's brigophobia. It's really scary, but it's not contagious, and it's curable. Does your phone weigh 200 pounds? Oh, mine does
Mine does.
sometimes. You look at that and you're like, boy, I really need a party this month, and I gotta pick that up.
Oh, okay.
I know what you do. You take this and you breathe. Breathe into it. Real quick. Lisa, show her how it's done.
Oh, absolutely.
Come on, you're the expert. How do you do it?
Wow, that popcorn's great! It's organic. I didn't even break my diet.
Air pop.
Yeah! That sucker weighs a lot, doesn't it? Sometimes it does. Sometimes you just think, oh, I'm tired of bugging my friends. I'm tired of calling people and getting no. It hurts. It hurts me deep. Did it really hurt you deep? I just gotta ask. It doesn't hurt you deep, April, I'm telling you. You know why? Because your kids tell you no all day long. How is it any different? It isn't any different. Do those no's hurt you? Except maybe when you told them to clean the room and talk to me.
And then he stepped on the Lego. Yes, it hurts!
Something that I did and that got me parties was I put on Facebook to my friends, I haven't had a party this month, I really need one. Who would like to do a party? And I sent to like 13 people. And so,
Yeah.
You mean you asked?
Ask for a party!
People wanted to help you?
That is crazy talk.
wow.
That's awesome. That's what you have to do.
Good job.
This is why we need to care for ourselves, because did you see how easy I just picked up that phone? I've been working out. I have. 3 months, I did a fitness challenge. I was doing hundreds of push-ups. I got this phone.
Are you still?
I'm working out at home. It's not quite as successful. Yeah, way to call me out. Hello, Bitmania, I miss you. So, you see, you just pick it up. Call people you know. Facebook message them, text message them. You can't hear it, right? You can't hear it. But doesn't no hurt? It doesn't really hurt. People tell you no all day long and you're just not listening. So what does it matter? We have a great thing coming at the end of this to challenge all of you. I love it. So you may step over there and get your prescription.
Thank you, Lacey.
The
For
farmer
friggin'
just
phony.
has, the farmer
I
just
love
has a
it.
comment about texting.
Please,
Be
talk to
careful
me.
not to use it too much because it's way easier for people to tell you no
It is.
through text than on the phone.
And even Facebook message, it's easier because they're not hearing your voice. But you always have to stay upbeat, right? Angeline, please have a party for me. Tell me that. That's okay.
I don't want to.
That's okay. Do you want to get together for drinks? Yes, let's go to dinner! But now you have their time for a little bit more whatevers, right? And who's to say when you walk in sporting something new, something flashy, something fabulous, wearing a new layer scent, they're going to go, you smell great. Oh, thanks, you should have a party. You can have some too.
For free!
For free! This free is cool. Let me move this weight. I don't want it to get in the way.
All right, next patient. Diana? Rouse?
Ross, is that right?
Rouse.
Ross?
Okay.
Diana.
Well,
Nice.
how are your weenuses?
Yes.
Do they need moisturize?
Yes.
Oh, excellent. Well, this is layers.
Okay,
We
thank
can
you.
share that with the world. 'Cause
Thank
It's
you.
amazing.
I appreciate that.
Helps with the
Should I
dryness
just
of
apply it
those,
just right here?
the funny section of your body.
I'm not really ready to expose that area.
I understand. We have a full clinic today.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, all right.
So your symptoms are boring work syndrome. Mhm. Does anybody want to guess what her rank is right now? She's a guest! Ah! Yay, right?
Now
Wouldn't
guess
that be
what I do?
What do you do?
I work the front counter at Wendy's. That's what I do.
Wendy's.
Yes.
I love Wendy.
Yeah.
Wendy. Well, she had to come to Rick's house for all the time, and now she's all grown up. I mean, I don't know how that happened. Boring work syndrome. Gosh, we can totally relate. And I'll tell you what, I've been at my full-time job, which is not Scentsy. I do Scentsy full-time,
Which is not boring.
which is not boring.
Hello.
I've been at my full-time job 18 years this year. I can relate. I don't work at Wendy's. I work with men.
I do too.
Oh
And
my
I
gosh.
can do that super
There is a man in the
all
middle,
day
too.
long when I see my boss.
Yes.
There's Levi, yeah.
Yeah, Levi. You know, when I was growing up, I always wanted twins. A girl and a boy, and I was going to name Levi and Lacey. I had Lacey. And then I stopped. Wow. Fun. You're lacking in fun, interaction with people, miss being in sales, and a great team. Well, aren't you a smart little bugger to bring her?
That's my sister.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Good, good, good. So, your symptoms are boredom, sadness, and depression.
These
You know, we really tried to get Prozac, but
We're free. Some Xanax.
for free. The Walgreens pharmacist really got all over Christie for
I
that.
got big trouble.
Big
They might have notified the DEA because I asked if I did. Oh, what did I say?
The DEA.
Isn't that the same thing?
Drug Enforcement Agency? Yeah.
The Federal Drug Administration.
Okay, well, I'm in trouble.
Yes, you are.
You don't give fake prescriptions apparently and call a pharmacist to confirm that.
So what can we tell her to have more fun at work?
Get a new work.
Get a new work. Exactly.
Talk about weenuses with that.
You know what? You can go to work and bring up the whole weenus thing. Could get in a little trouble if they mishear you. Just make sure you're speaking clear. Look at me when I'm talking to you. I'm saying weenus.
My
So
boss might get a little offended because I think mine would look better than his.
probably. That is right. Excellent.
Frosty on that.
So let's see. Your fabulous prescription should be
Joining this team.
joining our team.
Thank
I
you,
mean,
Diana.
oh God, you ever go anywhere you hear
Pharmacist
crickets?
will-
Crickets are scary, aren't they? You say something passionate, you say something strong, then all you get back is crickets. It's on my Facebook page.
It might have been the weenus envy comment.
We love you, Laura. You are fabulous. You should totally dress up as Wonder Woman on Halloween. You have a look. Oh, you're beautiful.
That's my name. That's
Yeah?
awesome.
You are beautiful.
But she should join your team, and then for lots of fun, she can earn Cancun.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
And
And if she doesn't, if you don't join her team, you join my team. Okay, who's next?
Cindy Lee.
I'm feeling way better.
She's got tuminitis, can you tell?
Cindy
You're
Lee.
lacking in boldness. I don't lack in that.
Cindy Lee has left the building.
Cindy Lee has left the building.
She got cured.
You're not able to speak up.
Well,
I'm
that's the
going to
problem.
give her the...
Glassophobia?
No, speaking in public.
That's tough.
Oh,
The glossophobia.
Glossophobia.
Is that what you said?
Yep.
I thought you said glossophobia.
Oh, sorry.
I would give her some glossophobia. Take the
Glossophobia.
bottle before and then we'll get you back. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Thank you. Joreen.
Batali.
I lied on my
Joreen.
intake form.
Urine? Urine?
You're in.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Wrong patient.
You are suffering, according to your chart, from inspiring team members.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Do not film the calamity in the program. Inspiring team members. You're lacking creativity, and you've suffered this a long time. Your symptoms are frustration and lack of accountability. Let me ask you, is this accountability for yourself or for your team?
Is that a trick question?
There is a wrong answer.
For myself.
For yourself, okay. Okay. Definitely. You know what, she probably needs that thing that looks really weird. Oh, that's a ice pack, right? Right? Yeah! Okay, inspiring team members. What inspires some of you? Do you think knowing that your upline is doing a really great job in her business?
Yes.
Don't you aspire to be like her?
Yes.
Do you know who made annual sales award this year?
She did.
She did! I believe I'm close to curing you. Creativity. Boy,
Yeah,
I know.
not good.
That's why you're here. That's why you have these friends.
Interest.
No, I do not.
Interest-phobia.
You know, creativity, I think that's a very blanket term. Let's share.
Okay.
So what makes us creative? A new idea,
Other people's ideas.
other people's ideas, or which are new to us, right? So are we not doing a great job by sharing tonight all the problems or whatever we're going through? Because then we've just given you, and all of you an opportunity to say, huh, that was a great idea. I'll take that. Challenges, team challenges. Oh man, I run dry in that area. Trying to get them motivated, trying to inspire. Oh, right there, that's the condition. I suffer it.
We have the same, yeah.
It is contagious.
You're my doctor. You're supposed to.
I know. So how am I gonna fix it? Let's see what I can come up with in my super secret stuff. I think we're gonna give you thermophobia medicine because you are calm, cool, and collected. Even when you're not, you can appear that way. And we don't have to share all of our little fears with our team, even though we're kind of doing that tonight, are we not? However, that being said, we are being authentic. This is our business. These are our struggles. Whether you're beginning, whether you're at Becky's level, whether you're stuck in Star Director for 3 years, it doesn't matter because we all suffer in one way or another with the same type of ailments. So, ways to get creative would be to talk to friends. I know you have a super strong friend named Jeanette A, who's on her way to Greece.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. But you know, that's why I come here, is to feel all of you, because you guys inspire me even when you don't think you're being inspirational. Feel me, girl, feel me. I'm feeling the love. So, I say you are rocking it, and you are creative, and you are a super big help to me.
And all of us.
I love you. No tears, no tears.
What's my prescription?
I'm gonna give her the fear of not being cool. I'm
Yep.
sorry, doctor, I'm just gonna throw that one out there.
Is that not what I said?
Well, she's feeling she's not cool because she's not
It's
creative.
an aid, a Band-Aid. Okay, it's now time for 2-for-1 special. We're gonna see Katie and Amber at the same time.
Katie and Amber.
It's a free clinic,
It's like group training.
and this is
For
fresh
therapy.
blood. She
Fresh
suffers from
blood.
fresh blood. Are you Katie?
I'm Katie.
Oh, see, you get patients mixed up all the time.
That's why we got a purple pen. We're
That's
gonna
why we're
mark
green.
where we're gonna operate.
She's lacking in new prospects. It's kind of been happening for a few months, and her symptoms are a slow teen.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, this side.
Where's your heart?
Over here.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Checking.
Perfect. Okay, moving along.
Amber here is suffering from shyism. I know that. And you're lacking in motivation. You know what? I'm going to ask you to stand up and power pose. Come on, you can do it. Doesn't hurt. Do you need to turn around? You can do it this way too. It works.
No, because I was remake, so it's hard to.
Okay, don't turn around.
It's hard to.
Do you need us to wrap it?
Yes, actually, I forgot my brace.
We have got a Band-Aid. We have a Band-Aid.
A-band.
We have an ice pack. We have it.
That really is a wrap.
Careful, don't make her fall. How's that power pose working for you?
Oh, yeah.
You breathing it? You feeling it? Look me in the eye. You are not shy. You are not shy. You're beautiful. You're rocking it.
Okay.
I love it. Too long. You've suffered too long. Symptoms are quiet, blushing, sweating. I'm
See, I'm blushing right now.
Oh, I totally was too earlier. Did you? It took me a minute to get over it. I think it was a hot flash power surge. I got Whoa. Feel it coming. So for you, I'm going to make sure that you get a prescription for Smarties. Because there's no better way to break a shy than to be in the moment. Get out there and book a party. Get a recruit.
I did just having one.
Yeah.
Ow! Awesome! You may take this to the pharmacist and get your.
Can I make a recommendation,
Oh, please.
Dr. Pattan?
I
I
recommend
recommend a tic-tac talk. this might help with new prospects,
Yes.
maybe. Right?
If nothing else, will freshen your breath.
Okay, what do other people do to find new prospects?
Yeah.
What?
What do other people do to find new prospects?
Well, I say cold calling, right?
I say brand yourself.
I
People
have
call
just
yourself
the
Scentsy.
thing.
I like Scentsy.
I have just the thing.
Oh, I like
Hold on.
An idea that somebody else threw out there not too long ago was just to ask your friends if they know somebody who loves Scentsy, who doesn't have a consultant,
Yep.
or know somebody in another country to become a consultant.
Recommendations.
You know, yeah, just referrals.
Yes.
I mean, they don't have to host a party, but do they know somebody that loves it and wants to?
Right.
But just asking.
I even know
If they
some
don't,
people
they
who
don't.
have referral programs. Refer someone to me and get a little something, something. You can't post it, right? But you could sure message it.
And your
You could
friends
sure
know people
email
you
it.
don't know. So.
Say it in May. Scentsy
Yes.
has a new promotion this month, and you can earn $30 in PRV if you talk to 30 people. And all you have to do is approach someone and say, hey, I like your shoes. Or, hey, who did your hair? Or, I mean, it could be anything. It could be, you dropped a penny. Oh, that wasn't you. But all you need to do
I love your shoes.
is write their name, the result of your communication together. You can post this on Facebook. Do you know exactly where?
No, but I'll look it up. Does it say on here?
It might. And you can earn $30 in PRV just from kind of learning how to talk to strangers.
Where is that on? Is that on a resource?
Resources.
Yes.
Brand new on the resource tab.
Yes.
So that will
Yes,
help open the conversation
Yes.
and kind of get you started.
And I'll tell you, I was shy. Well, I'm still maybe a little bit shy. But, 10 years ago when I first signed up for Scentsy, I was shy and insecure.
And look what we
Quiet.
created.
Look what Scentsy did for me.
So you can take this.
I'm a monster. And I self-medicated.
So you can put this on Facebook or email your upline. I will prescribe that to you. Awesome. And I think that will help.
Awesome! Thank you for coming to the clinic today. Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Good. Vicky and Jamie. Jamie Smith and Vicky. Yep.
Cookie.
Fear of people? No.
Jamie
Welcome.
Smith, essential consultant. Thank you.
Yes.
Nice. Nice.
Has it been 2 months?
That's what you said.
No, it's not double
tilt.
So your concerns, you're suffering from building a customer base, eh? Watch me, I'm walking like Colonel
And this is Vicky. She's a STAR consultant, and she suffers from sale-itis. She's lacking in time. It's been happening for more than 3 months. Symptoms, talking to people when they have a big purchase. I recruit them.
Nice. So then you're losing sales because all your customers are your team. What a problem! What a problem, right?
Trade.
Okay, just trade?
I'll have your
4 minutes.
Okay, so for building a customer base, are you talking to people?
Yes,
Are you posting on Facebook?
yes.
Yes.
And Instagram.
Okay, have you been
And the
using
post
the
office.
referral? I love it. I go to the one up on Vista, and Tom's daughter actually works at Scentsy. Yeah, so every time I go in and I'm mailing off my team stuff, because a lot of my team don't live here, and he goes, oh, hey, how you doing, Scentsy girl? Yeah, what do you, oh, look at, I got the scent of the month right here, and he's holding me what his consultant brings him to the post office every time something new comes out. What a great idea.
I got a poster for an event there this last week.
There, good job.
I got signed up for it.
Awesome.
That's very hard to do.
A good tool to have. Great. So building a customer base, probably the biggest and most important part of that is parties. Because that allows you more than a 5-second conversation or a minute conversation with the postman. It allows you to develop a relationship with the people at the party. They get to know you, they bond with you, and now they become your consultants. So I would recommend to you to party it up, May, June, and July.
How do I get to people to party?
You just start asking everybody. When someone says, oh, that's a great hat, great, thanks. I just bought it with my Scentsy money. Do you like Scentsy? Do you like Scentsy? You want to have a party? Have you heard of basket parties? You know?
What about chocolate?
Chocolate. Do you sell a lot of, or are you only Scentsy?
Just Scentsy.
That's okay.
Can't even get customers for Scentsy, let
Yeah. We have a cure for you at the end of the party, the training here tonight too. It will be the challenge to cure you.
Branding yourself, like she said.
Yeah.
Go to the store and stuff like
Vicky
that.
definitely needs the tic-tac-talk.
Vicky needs tic-tac-talk.
And
You know
more
what?
time.
Yes.
And much more time.
But she is rocking her business in the way that she's growing her team.
Which one is this one over here?
What about events?
What's her prescription?
We have, oh, her prescription?
Did she just self-lead?
Yeah.
Self-medicating.
Let's see, fear of cold calling. How about frigophobia?
Oh, excuse me?
Frigophobia. You should have seen the pandalurium that ensued when we were looking this stuff up. Christie and I got yelled at by Becky for being too loud. Are you good now? Do you want to leave?
Am I cured?
I don't know. Do you feel cured? Do you feel cured? No.
Oh, no. This could be a problem.
Because
We are
you're bringing all your
clinic.
best customers, but what about the not so best customers? What about a referral program? What about events?
Hard to get in events.
Yeah, but you know what is coming in the fall? Bazaars. I love bazaars. Open houses. Open house in your driveway.
Yep, your own open house.
Your own open house.
Recruiting your,
She is.
keep doing that.
That's how I come to you.
Yep. Yep. That's how we met. Her friend, who was my friend, drug her back there because she didn't want to come to my house alone. No, I'm kidding. Lisa's house. No. Scary thing.
It's the cat.
So your prescription should be scutomophobia.
Oh, what's that?
Fear of not seeing opportunities.
Oh.
There has got to be customers. Everybody needs Scentsy.
Oh, right there.
Everybody needs Scentsy. We have lenses for those too. We'll put them out the door.
Thank you, we threw them away.
We had to take them out so I would quit getting sick. Doctor. Oh, yes, go ahead. Okay. Special this month and beginning every month after, we are going to promote a secret word. You have to be in attendance to know it, and you have to watch it on film to know it. Then you report back to your directors. You guys don't count, but the ones on the thing do. Report back to your director what the secret word is, and then we know you're listening, and you might get a prize, right? Grow your teams, grow, motivate, stimulate, inspire. Today's word of the day, coroner. Is that good on film?
We don't want to see any of you in the corner.
We don't want to see any of you in the coroner's office. However, we've had a few go.
After this visit.
Yeah. Free medical care.
We're not contaminated.
What do you do? What
Do we have any more time for any more patients?
No, I'm sorry,
Okay.
we've got to do some door prizes.
If we didn't get to you tonight, please visit the
Visit me, I will
pharmacy.
self-prescribe and diagnose you.
All in one,
All better.
free.
Oh yeah, we have their symptoms here.
Yeah, we have their symptoms and we'll send that right over. We'll call it in. We'll call in your
Call it
prescription.
in your prescription. All right. So did anybody learn anything tonight?
Yeah.
Is everybody cured in one way or another? You don't have to be fully cured because that's a lot of work and more.
Then we'd be out of business, so
Yeah.
although we're free.
We
so-
need you coming back to the Treasure Valley
Scentsy family.
Scentsy Family Medical Clinic.
And pharmacy.
And pharmacy.
All in one.
All in one.
I'll be back tomorrow. What? Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow for
Yeah, oh, call your director for a refill. Yeah.
We're here for you. Okay, anything else? Anybody?
In the kitchen.
Oh, and we got the challenge.
You have to go see.
Oh, one more thing.
You have to go see the food though. Nobody can leave without getting the food. Angelique outdid her.
The medical clinic also has catering services.
So here's your challenge. Because you know, this cures a lot. Go for no and watch your business grow. Because a no doesn't hurt. It really doesn't.
If it does, we have paid medication for that.
I expect you to call me every day for the next week, and I'm going to tell you no, and you're going to get big, thick skin. You're going to say, I can do this because Lisa didn't hurt me today.
You might need to try.
No. This is a challenge for you for the next month. Ask for sales, parties, recruits, fundraisers, etc. And can you get 100 no's? Bring this form to share at the June meeting for a special prize.
And the June meeting's gonna be fun.
And it is going to be fun.
Barbecue, baby.
Barbecue.
And there is a pool available if anybody wants to do that.
And John will not be filming at that team.
It's going to be a different kind of video.
Scentsy girls gone wild. Okay, so I'm going to give each row one if you want to take one and pass it down.
Take one.
Thank you.